right, Megan.
I guess it's pretty cool.
Have you watched the video? Have you gone back and watched the video?
No.
Did you ever see it once?
No.
You've never watched the video?
Yeah, you
No.
did.
You didn't watch the video?
No, I didn't watch it.
I looked at it after you talked to us about the 250,000 views, and I couldn't believe it, so I just wanted to verify it, and I thought it was pretty neat. You were right. There's a lot of people that viewed that video.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Candace?
I think the thing that is so neat is because this is a small, area, small rural area, to have that many views, that's kind of exciting. That's impressive.
Yeah. Kind of, you get the first emotional hit when Carrie jumps into her dad's arms, and then there's another emotional hit when you come flying into the room. What was that like when you saw your dad there?
I was happy.
Because you thought you were in trouble at first, didn't you?
Because the principal came and got me from my first grade room, and I'm like, on my kindergarten room, and I was like, am I in trouble?
Carrie, when you think about that day, what kind of goes through your mind?
I thought when he said I wasn't going to get my certificate, I thought he was going to make me wait. But I was really excited when my dad came.
Yeah, what was that like to have him there, not only see you graduate, but kind of give you that certificate?
It made me feel really good because I hadn't seen him.
You know how you always hope for something to come together perfectly, but a lot of times it doesn't. That day came together perfectly. The timing came together perfectly. There are so many things that could have happened with plane delays, flight delays, things not running on schedule, and everything came together perfectly to create that, that situation for her where what she wanted to happen happened. And yeah, that's what I think about.
And were you there, Lindsay, for all that?
I was there.
Lindsay was our lost family member there. She kind of got pushed to the side there, but that's the way the middle child does all the time, doesn't it, Lynn? Isn't that what happens?
Yes.
And so what was it like? When did you know your dad was coming back?
Once it happened, because I was sitting in a chair just waiting, and I asked my mom like 100 times if I could go, and she's like, no, you have to stay until she gets her diploma. And I'm like, why? And she's like, oh, you just have to stay. And so I was sitting there the whole time just waiting, and then when it happened, I saw him, and
What was it like for you?
I was just happy, and it was mostly about her, so she started crying.
I did too.
You weren't there.
Wait.
Yeah, you came later.
Yeah, you were there later. You didn't.
Did you want to run up too, or?
I just sat back and watched as they did their thing.
So you've seen the video on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about it?
I thought it was pretty cool how you guys like made it all together with her being surprised and then him coming in later on.
Yeah, it was kind of neat getting to be back there with you. How long were you in the room watching it on?
We watched the whole graduation and all the awards, and yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. They let me see it through Skype, basically. They had the cameras up there so I could watch what was going on, and the whole Mr. Smith did a good job at rearranging everything, and Mrs. McCumber, they did a great job at getting everybody there, and you guys, and Channel 8, and everything just went perfect, like Candace said.
And Mr. Klein came up with the idea to switch from alphabetically to backwards alphabetically.
So Carrie'd be last
Yeah.
in line.
And so,
Be first. Wait.
do you still think about that day, or is it just kind of in the past and now you're moving on?
No, I'll tell you, I think about the day all the time. It was probably one of the better days in my life that I was able to come and surprise my daughter and actually see her, because it was very important. Like we said in the first interview, you know, Carrie put a lot of heat on me, like starting in March, that, Dad, are you going to be back for my graduation? Can you be back for my graduation? And, you know, I said before that I felt more pressured from her than I did my whole deployment. And I was just happy that I was able to make her dream come true and be with my family on their last day of school.